First version is deactivated now, and second version is activated. So like this, whenever I will click on the save as, so it will create new version. So you can go back to any version. That means you can use any old version, and you can deactivate your new version. So if you are deleting any component from here, so you can get it from old version. Now I will add some more components in this sprint flow. For example, I want to show who is the login person. So, I want to select the information about users and this profiles like this. So I will click on this box. It will provide me this information regarding the admin. For example, I want to provide username. So I will click on this user, his first name. So this is the login person. Now I want to display some more information like the email ID of the login person and profile name and user role. So all the variables are available here. Hello. Oh, role name. Oh, sorry. 76090. User role dot name. Okay, the role is not assigned to this profile. So like this, you can display all the information about your admin or profile or users. Let's take another example of different tools. Now, I want to use some this text box, input box. Let's take one example. I will place two text boxes where user can enter the number, and I want to display the sum of the number. So here, number type text boxes are available. Number. I will write the level name, first name, and I will give API name txt first number. I don't want any default value. Yes. So now I want another number. Now I want to show you something. When I will click on the manage button, you can see now many variables are there. Whenever I am creating any component and I am assigning their API name, these API names are coming here. I created one display screen and I created these two number type of text boxes, and I gave the API name as txt first or txt second, like this. And we have one screen element. I give API name screen welcome. So whenever I will create any variable, it will come here. Directly also I can create any variable from here. Now let's refresh this page. So it is showing this first number and this. When I will click on this button, I can change the caption. I can write add button. So nothing will come. Now I want to uh, do another task. Then whenever the user will enter some numbers and click on this button, so some will display. So I will take another screen. Here I will remove the header, and here I will put one display box. I will write some, and what I will do, I will first of all, let's remove this buttons. Now I will come here. I want to display the sum of these two number. So I will come here and I can find all the variables here. So I will select this txt number one and then find a second number. Now I will connect. It is showing 33 plus sign and 44. It is not adding the number, it is concatenating the numbers. So in this display box, we cannot perform any calculations. So we have to take another variable for this. What I will do, I will create one new variable. So I will select new resource. I want a formula type variable, so where I can perform any mathematical operations. API name, I will give this variable data type will be number, because I will store number as a result. Decimal value I don't want. Now formula, what I want, text number one, then now it is showing this is my formula variable. The results is coming. So we can use this type of we can perform this type of calculation with the help of formula fields. Now let's take another example. I will create another flow for also performing the different type of task. This is my case object, and I have some open cases. Whenever I will click on any case, so here information is not coming. Who is the contact person of the case, and what is the account name of this case, and different information I want to display about this case. So what I will do, I will create one flow for this case object, and I will create a screen which come here, and it will display all the information about this particular case. So I will choose screen flow. Then I don't the previous button and pause button. And here I want to display some information. So again I will select the text. Now, first of all, I have to fetch the detail of this particular record. So what I will do, I will put this get record because I want to fetch the details of the record and I want to store somewhere. So I need this component to case details. I want to fetch the data from case object. So I will select case. Now I don't want to fetch. I don't want to fetch all the records. I want to fetch only this current record, this detail page record. So, or I have to give the condition where the case ID equals to. Now, equals to means this ID, the detail page ID. So, what I will do, I will create a variable here, and I will give the variable name is record ID. This is a special type of variable. Whenever I will create a variable and I will assign API name record ID, I is capital. So this Salesforce flow is a inbuilt functionality. It will automatically assign the ID of the current page in this variable. I no need to write any code for this, and I will select as a text. The type of the variable is a text and the name is API name is record type, and I have to check this option compulsorily, otherwise this variable will not work. The system will not assign the current page ID in this variable if I will not check this option. One more thing we have to do, I will explain you later. Okay, now I want to fetch the record from the case object where the ID equals to my current page ID. And I want only one record. I don't want all the records. So I will select this and automatically it will store the value in the field. Let's see. So first of all, whenever my flow is, will execute, so I want to fetch the record, then I want to display on my screen. So I will connect start with get record and then screen. Now I will come here and I will write sid. Now case id I'm storing in this variable. So I will select this. I will do one thing. I will write like this record id, and also I will fetch normal case id. So we will compare and we will see are we getting correct id or not. Mm. This is the collection variable name which I created for fetching the record of case object. I will select get case record and then id case id. Let's save it and run this. Now I want to place this flow here. So what I will do, I will come on the detail page of ID case record, and then I will select edit page, select flow, drag it, place it here. Now it is showing case detail flow, so no need to change. Let's save it. Let's go to back to the case detail page. Now you can see this is record ID variable and this is directly ID variable from case. This is the same. Okay, now let's fetch other variables detail. Mm, I want to show this its origin, contact name, account name. So I will come here. The record is available in this object. So I will come here and I will take case origin and then contact name. You can see the parent object of the case is contact and the parent of the contact is account. So we can go to parent and their parent. For example, I want to bring the information about the contact person. So for this contact email, contact ID, and one thing, I can go directly from here. This is the parent object, contact, and I can select name. If I want to display another information regarding contact, like contact phone, so I can go on the record connection, then contact, like the same, can go to account, contact name it is not showing, account name it's showing. So you can do one thing, record contact dot name. Let's check first name. You can see if the variable is not available, it is giving some error. Okay, showing first name and a phone number and related account. So like this, you can fetch all the details for their parent and grandparent. Like this, you can go up to four levels: child, then parent, parent, then parent. So up to four, this flow is providing the details of the parents up to four levels, which is not available in the workflow and process builder. So now I will take another example. Uh, for example, I want to create any contact. Here, whenever I am coming on the detail page of any contact record, I want to place one button here, and whenever I will click on the button, so one window will come where I can assign first name, last name, or email. And whenever I click on the save button, so one contact record will generate. So let's see how we can perform this. In flow. Okay. First of all, we'll create on screen. Again, I don't want this footer devious button and pause button, and I will change the label of the finish button. Now I will place text box. This is for first name. And one more I will put for email. Let's take simple variable. This type of some name toolbox and name tool is there. So all this we will discuss later in our next session. You know, this is our screen. Now, whenever the user will enter first name, last name, and the email, it will click on the create button. So I want to create a record and I want to insert in this contact object. So I have to take this screen element, create. I want to create only one record, so I will select one. Sorry, first of all, I want to assign all the values. So first of all, I will take this assignment operator where assign competitors. Now I have to set the values. So I will create some variables like first name, variable text, yes, just one minute. Use one object. I want to create for contact object. I will select contact. Now field. It will provide all the fields from contact object. So I will select first name and I have value in my text box which I give the name txt first name. So I will select from here. You can see screen components are there. One txt email, txt first name, last name, and I have one variable like this. So I will select screen component first name. The value of the first name will assign the first name field of the contact. Now I want to add another field, so I will click on the add button and I will choose last name, and the value of the text box will enter, and then email. Okay, my assignment is complete, so I will click on the done. Now I want to create one button, and I want that whenever I will click on the button, this screen will appear. So I have to go this object manager, and I will select contact and click on button, and I will click one action but new action. In action button, we have to select the type of the action, which type of action this button will perform. So I will select the, it will execute one flow. So whenever I will click on the select flow, it will display all the flows. So I will select this create contact. Now I will give one label to this button, create contact. Now I will come here on the detail page of the contact and I will edit this page. Sorry, not here. I have to go to object, contact, and on the page layout, I will select contact page layout. Then in the button section, it will not come. It will come in mobile and lightning action. So whenever I will click, you can see this create contact button is available here. So I can drag it and you can see on the button red circle is coming. It means I cannot place this button in this section. If I will drop it here, it will again go to the upper section. So in this section I can place it. You can see this green sign is coming. It means I can put it here. So I will drop it here and I will save this page layout. Now I will come on the detail page and I will refresh this page. Now you can see the button is not coming here because it will come in this drop down list create contact. So if I want to put it here, so I have to do one thing in the page layout. This button I have to shift it in the first position. Now you can see this button is there. So now it's up to you where you want to place this button in this on the front, or you want to put it in the drop down list. So I will click on the create contact. It will display the screen, just first name, last name on this. So I will enter. Now you can see nothing changes are there. You cannot find the new record. When I will click on the contact, so you can see this record is coming here. Yes, hello. So like this, you can create new records with the help of this flow. First of all, you have to create one screen, and then you have to use this component create record. So like this, we have more these components like update record or get record or delete record. So in the next session, we will one by one we will see the examples of all these screen elements. Uh, so thank you so much for listening me, and if you have any questions.
सर नेक्स्ट सेशंस में आप क्या कवर करेंगे?
नेक्स्ट सेशन में कंपोनेंट्स ही कवर करेंगे, जैसे जो गेट रिकॉर्ड तो आज हमने देखा, सॉरी गेट रिकॉर्ड और है ना अपडेट रिकॉर्ड है, डिलीट रिकॉर्ड है एंड मोर थिंग्स। और इसके अलावा जो इसके अभी आज हमने स्क्रीन फ्लो देखा, नेक्स्ट जो ऑटो लॉन्च फ्लो है और 3 टाइप्स ऑफ है, तो वो से वो कवर होंगे नेक्स्ट सेशंस के अंदर। तो ये इसके आई थिंक 3 सेशन और होंगे।
हाँ, क्योंकि थोड़ा बड़ा है
हाँ,
टॉपिक है।
काफी बड़ा है,
हम्म,
तो एक सेशन में उसको कंप्लीट करना पॉसिबल नहीं है, सो
हाँ
इसलिए
ऑब्वियसली या
नेक्स्ट सेशन देन उसके बाद ब्रेक सेशन, एटलीस्ट 3 सेशन में कंप्लीट हो जाए। देखेंगे अगर फिर रिक्वायरमेंट हुई तो और कर सकते
ओके ओके, थैंक यू सो मच जाकिर सर फॉर टाइम।
हैं।